I've got a number of issues with Mugen Souls. Those issues aren't with the battle system, which refines the kind of free-roaming instanced melees of Hyperdimension Neptunia into something that makes a hell of a lot more sense. It's not with the grand airship-to-airship battles, which diversify the gameplay and make use of all those rabbit-looking things you pile up all over the place. From a mechanical standpoint, the game works and works pretty well. It just happens to be coated in a thick film of pandering. The central mechanic of the game boils down to identifying which particular moe stereotype any given hostile fetishizes and using that to manipulate them into servitude. Mugen Souls is 50 Shades of Grey for otaku, and that's only the first of my gripes.
Idiot! Herbert!
I'm sorry, to me, a shushu is a demon trapped in a weapon who likes to give gingers a hard time. Not an egotistical space goddess traveling on a giant spaceship castle. Introduced by a 1.5-minute long musical number with no translation whatsoever, but a couple clandestine panty shots and chest gropes. She's on a quest to subjugate the 7 worlds in this particular sector of existence by dominating every living being on them, or once you realize that idea is pretty stupid, just the local hero and demon lord because that's good enough. Hijinks ensue as every JRPG trope is thrown into a blender set to moderately uncomfortable. Doesn't matter if it's a hero, a stock enemy, or a geographical landmark, all you gotta do is turn into a meek little masochistic girl, say the right things, and entire continents will move to appease you. All those who fall in line turn into shampoos, absorbent rabbit-shaped peons that contribute to the running of the ship and, in a pinch, can be used as bath scrubs. In fact, you can jump in the castle's hot spring at any time to gain a temporary stat boost, though the rather terrifyingly exploitative Scrub the Girls minigame that originally took place there has been excised. To some, this is blasphemy. To people who actually have a brain, this is avoiding an AO rating and possible felony charges. I think they made the right call.
Here I go!
As if the veneer of distasteful embarrassment wasn't enough, I've got a number of other issues. First of all, for a game built around moe fetishism and that even drops Yamato Nadeshiko as a term, it's alarming and kind of disrespectful to use bipolar as a stand-in for tsundere. And that's not an appeal to authenticism, that's just coming from a guy who's seen bipolar disorder in action and knows it's more significant than just acting superior and being prone to embarrassment. Yeah, gameplay issues. Aside from a frame rate that can dip into single digits and significant lag on some menu controls, the balance seems completely messed up at times. Before my first delve into the requisite bottomless dungeon thing, my team were knocking on level 40's door, averaging 2,000 or 3,000 EXP per fight if the bonuses were decent. Less than an hour later, I was rewarded for one-shotting an enemy pirate ship with 600,000 EXP. Everyone in the party gained 20 levels, and then I had to figure out why. It hooked me from a mechanical standpoint, possibly because analyzing the weapon advancement system meant I wasn't being forced to deal with a rampant perversion. Nippon-Ichi know their audience. Heck, they're the only company in the last 5 years to get into publishing anime in the States without losing their shirts. I just don't know if I belong to that audience anymore. Maybe if they announce that Disgaea 5 is going back to the series' roots and focusing on Laharl, Etna, and Flawn. You say that's already happened? Well played.